Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am playing Sonic Mania Plus, and I am absolutely hyped for the Game Awards. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I'm going to kick off the live stream by playing this fantastic opening cinematic to Sonic Mania. Hands down, the best opening to any Sonic the Hedgehog game. I love watching this. And I love Sonic. I've loved Sonic since I played the first Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System, and I still love Sonic in his latest adventures. Right, so as you can see, this is Sonic Mania Plus. It was DLC released. You can play as new characters, and you can also play Encore mode, which is essentially like a remixed version of all of the stages in the game. So as I play this game, I will be also sharing my absolute hype for the Game Awards. It is happening tomorrow, the 9th of December 2021 is the date for the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley and Sega have confirmed some very exciting Sonic the Hedgehog news. The trailer, the world premiere trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie 2, will be showed at the Game Awards. I cannot wait for that. And how do you do to my first and lovely viewer? Hope you're keeping well. You are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, and I hope you enjoy my live stream of Sonic Mania Plus, where I'll be hyping up for the Game Awards. So apart from the trailer to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie, oh man, I'm actually just so hyped. Like, not only that, but they're going to be showing the brand new Sonic the Hedgehog game, which apparently is going to be called Sonic Frontiers. Hyped is not the word, to be honest with you. I mean, they could show anything tomorrow at the Game Awards, right? And I will still come away from the Game Awards 2021 happy, because I know for sure it is confirmed that I will be seeing Sonic the Hedgehog in the form of a trailer for the new movie and a world premiere reveal for the next Sonic the Hedgehog game. That alone, man, that alone will put a massive smile on my face. I'm smiling right now, and it's not even the Game Awards. So what does that say? I'm absolutely hyped. I really, really am. I mean, I've probably said this, yeah, probably a million times now on this channel. But for anyone who doesn't know, Sonic the Hedgehog was one of the very first video games I ever played. So, needless to say, I have a very strong bond, connection to this video game series, Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, as I said, I've loved Sonic from the very beginning. For me, it was Sonic on the Sega Master System. I've loved him as far back as then, and even now with Sonic Mania, one of the latest Sonic the Hedgehog games, and I just cannot wait to see the next Sonic the Hedgehog. So as I share my hype for the Game Awards to see some Sonic action, I'll actually be playing some Sonic Mania Plus, so this is Encore mode. You can actually choose to have no saves, so you can go old school if you want to. But I think I'll actually have a save file, just to be on the safe side. There he is, the star of the game, Sonic. You can't have Sonic the Hedgehog without Sonic. And it's classic Sonic in every way. I mean, from how he looks, from how he plays, from how the stage looks, and how it sounds. Man, Sonic Mania is just classic Sonic. 100%, and that's what the fans want, you know. That's what I want. Now it's going to be interesting to see what this new Sonic the Hedgehog game is going to be, whether it will be a 3D Sonic, whether it will be a 2D Sonic, whether it will be something in between, maybe it will be something completely different, maybe it won't even be a platformer. I mean, I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. So we kick off Sonic Mania on Angel Island, which is a stage zone Sonic fans will know from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Now, Sonic Mania is very similar to Sonic Generations in that it basically takes Sonic the Hedgehog back in time. To some of the many zones which he would have played through in his past adventures. So being it's Sonic Mania Plus, as I mentioned, you can play as these two new characters. I've actually forgotten their names, to be honest with you, because I haven't played much. And if you press triangle, you can swap between this guy and Sonic. So I'm actually going to play as this guy. That's what I'm going to be called until I actually know his name. One of the things I like about Sonic Mania is that not every boss in the game is Dr. Robotnik. You know, that would have been the case in pretty much every Sonic game up until I'm pretty sure it was even the same in Sonic Adventure as well. But pretty much every 2D Sonic game, the boss, every boss was Dr. Robotnik. So So it's really refreshing in Sonic Mania that you have these new villains. So you get a new boss all the time. Now, in saying that, I do think that the boss in this zone, being that it's Green Hill Zone, in case you didn't realise, is actually Dr. Robotnik. But the majority of the bosses are new. They're like these robots. They're like messing around with the time and dimensions and stuff like that. And now I'm playing as Tails for whatever reason. This is the Encore mode after all. So, in case you don't know, Tails can fly, or at least kind of hover and glide with his tails. And while we're playing as Tails, Tails is also one of the biggest part of the second Sonic movie, which will be shown for the first time at the Game Awards tomorrow night, which I'm absolutely hyped for. Let's talk about that movie for a bit. Man, they don't get any more faithful, you know, when it comes to adaptations of video games than the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That first movie was just absolutely amazing in every way. Like, shit. Like you hear the director of the Resident Evil reboot movie coming out and saying that his movie was a faithful adaptation of the Resident Evil games, and it wasn't. You know, to cut long story short. But the Sonic the Hedgehog movie was an amazing adaptation of Sonic the Hedgehog. It just, oh man, in every way, it just captured the look, feeling, just the overall tone of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. And from the poster that got revealed today of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2, man, it's got everything. I mean, it's got Sonic and it's got Tails. Like, Dr. Robotnik actually looks like Dr. Robotnik. Okay, he's not fat like him, but, you know, you don't really see Dr. Robotnik kind of outside of his kind of like spaceship thing anyway, like, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But I'm blessed, like, I mean, he's the spaceship that I mentioned, it looks exactly like it does in the games. It even has enemies as well. Paula Norris, that is clearly a bot anyway. That is clearly a bot. I got a bot on the live stream, because nobody types like that. If you're not a bot, apologies, but that to me looks like a bot, so I am going to remove and put the timeout, because I'm pretty certain that maybe one of Dr. Robotnik's bots. But as I was saying, it even has the enemies from the games, from Sonic, especially those like kind of like wasp. This not that enemy. You might see it now soon. One of the wasp enemies that kind of like shoot at you. They're going to be in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the new one, second one. So that's how you do it. Like, that's how you do a faithful adaptation of a video game. You make it look like a video game. You know what I mean? It's simple, really. Like, you know. But, I mean, it's not rocket science, really, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why some directors struggle as much, you know, because it's not really rocket science. Like. Oh man, I can't wait to see the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie. I'm going to be saying that a lot on this live stream, so get used to it. And obviously, apart from the movie, I just can't wait to see what the next game is going to be. Like, it's a great time to be a Sonic fan right now, let me tell you. Let me tell you. As I said, like, I mean, they could show anything at the Game Awards. You know, they could show literally anything, and it just wouldn't matter. I mean, you know, I don't mean in a good or a bad way, really. I just mean, like, I'm already happy with the Game Awards, and I haven't even watched it. You know? I know that I'm going to be getting Sonic. I'm going to be getting a trailer for the new movie, and I'm going to be getting a trailer or some kind of a reveal anyway for the new game. And I mean, like, as a long time, you know, fan of Sonic from the very beginning, this enemy here, these wasp enemies here, they're going to be in the new movie. That's what you call attention to detail, you know? Like, what I love about the Sonic movies is the person making these movies isn't some guy who just got on board when Sonic started to really kind of, I suppose, well, Sonic has always been mainstream, really, but what I'm saying is, like, it's not like he's trying to remake, well, not remake, it's not like he's trying to add in the kind of the modern elements of Sonic, do you know what I mean? He's obviously going old school when he's making these movies, which is why he's kind of like paying attention to like even the enemies that were in the original Sonic, like that enemy there that I just annihilated. It's great to see that, you know, and I just can't wait to see what the movie ends up being. I can't wait to see the trailer. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik is just amazing. Jim Carrey makes every role his own, you know. Just barely made the special stage there. Okay, I'm gonna get it this time. Damn it. Next time. But I really wondering what the next Sonic game is going to be. It's more than likely going to be a 3D Sonic game. I'm okay with that. I'm used to, oh yes, Four Knuckles just got abducted by a pinball alien. Yeah, like, I mean, look, I would much prefer 2D Sonic. I'd much prefer Sonic Mania 2, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. I'm still a Sonic fan. I play both 3D Sonic and 2D Sonic, no matter what my preference is. Like, I'm not going to be one of those fake-ass fans, you know, like Pokemon fans that will, like, moan about the new Pokemon game and say, oh, I don't like this part, it's crap, this is not Pokemon, I'm not going to buy it, and within the first week it sells 6 million, you know? Like, no, I'm obviously going to buy this new Sonic the Hedgehog game, whatever it ends up becoming. Again, I feel like it's going to be a 3D Sonic game. I feel like it's going to be another kind of departure from, I suppose, like, everything you kind of know about Sonic. I feel like it's going to be a little bit like Sonic Boom, which I know it's crazy because that's considered to be one of the worst Sonic games of all time. But what I mean by that is I think it's going to be a massive, like, departure. It's going to have people talking. It's going to have people thinking. People are going to be like, this is different, you know. Who knows, you know? Maybe, as I said earlier, maybe it mightn't even be Now, what's interesting about Sonic Mania, apart from even Encore, is this boss is taken directly from the last boss of Sonic 2, which I hope the fuck plays a role in a second movie. That would just, man, I would lose my shit, man, seriously. I would absolutely lose my shit. I think it actually tries, to be honest. Like, this is one of the most iconic, for me anyway, this is one of the most iconic bosses in any Sonic the Hedgehog game. But it's crazy, like in Sonic Mania, where you're literally fighting him at the very beginning of the game. Like, it's mental, really. No, it's obviously not as hard, no, like, but nonetheless, like, it's crazy to see this boss like early on in the game, you know? Crap. Oh god, oh god. Yes. Like, I even have a feeling that the new Sonic game could end up becoming, as I mentioned earlier, could end up becoming something that's not even a traditional platformer. Like, it mightn't be 2D or 3D, it could be an RPG game. It could be an open world. If it's called Frontiers, something tells me, now these are the enemies I was talking about there, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there's 5 of them there, so I can count. What they're after doing now is just messing up the dimensions, basically, so everything has been changed. So we're back in Chemical Plant Zone now, which is all the way back to Sonic's second adventure. So again, it's very similar to Sonic Generations, where you're revisiting classic Sonic stages, but there is plenty of new stages in Sonic Mania as well. So it's not like Sonic Generations kind of acted as a best of Sonic, whereas Sonic Mania is more or less a brand new Sonic game. So it'll have brand new tracks as well. Jesus Christ. Stages. So no, okay. So no Knuckles for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm actually starting to think now, because that was actually rumoured, actually, an open world Sonic game, and I've got an inkling that it might have even have been, the idea might have been around as far back as Sonic Lost World on the Nintendo Wii U, because there was a free DLC released for that game involving Yoshi. I think it was, no wait, I'm getting all this mixed up, so no, I'm getting completely mixed up now. No, am I? No, I'm not. There was DLC where you were basically playing as Yoshi, and it was like an open world Sonic game for that DLC. So basically, like, no, you were still playing it. Sorry, I'm confused now. You were still playing as Sonic, but you were like in Yoshi's world or something. God, it's been so long, sorry. But nonetheless, anyway, there was open world elements basically introduced to Sonic for the first time. And I think that might be giving Sonic Team and Sega the idea to make a full-on open world Sonic game. And then they were probably looking at like what Nintendo did, because they're always looking at Nintendo, even to this day. Even though they're friends now, they're still like looking at like what Nintendo are doing and how they can kind of, you know, compete with them. But let's face it, I don't think Sega is ever going to be in a position to compete with Mario in terms of sales and profit anyway, you know. But yeah, that's another story for another day. But I think they might have looked at the success of open world platformers like Super Mario Odyssey and said, okay, let's make an open world Sonic. And I think the name Frontiers, it just sounds like an open world game. You know, Frontier. It's very open world-esque, isn't it? So if I'm going to make a random prediction for this new Sonic game, and the great thing is I know it's coming to the Game Awards, so it's not like I'm talking about a rumour or a report or a leak and I'm getting all hyped for this new Sonic game to be shown at the Game Awards and then it doesn't get shown. Do you know what I mean? I have no fear of that happening because Sega have confirmed that the new Sonic game will be shown at the Game Awards along with a trailer for the second Sonic movie. So it's a nice feeling to know that it's guaranteed, you know. So if I'm going to make a prediction on what this game is going to be, it would be an open world 3D Sonic game. I don't know if it would be on the scale of like Breath of the Wild or anything. Again, I think that might have been a game that Sega were also looking at when they were, coming up with ideas for the next Sonic game. I would like to think that Sega have learned a lot of lessons by now in terms of making a new 3D Sonic game. I mean, I would like to think they did at least. So it's got to be something different, you know. It's got to feel genuinely different, you know, to their past Sonic games. Lads, I think this is the first time that I went into any gaming event. You know, not just the Game Awards, but a PlayStation State of Play event, an E3 conference, Nintendo Direct, Game Awards, Summer of Gaming. Like, I don't think I've ever went into a gaming event already happy with it. You know what I mean? Like, it hasn't even happened yet, and I'm actually happy because of what I know is going to be shown, and it's great though. It's actually great because a lot of the time I know that games like Call of Duty's multiplayer will be shown at E3, you know, or like just a game that I literally have no interest in, like a big game that I have no interest in, you know, is confirmed to be shown, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. But now, to know that going into the Game Awards, I'm going to be seeing the next Sonic game and the trailer to the next movie is just so cool. And just thinking in my head what the next Sonic game is going to be, and just what Sonic means to me, you know, it's one of the first video games I ever played along with Mortal Kombat. No, even though this live stream is all about the blue blur himself, right? Sonic the Hedgehog. The second video game that I played, basically like Mortal Kombat and Sonic were like two of the first actual video games that I ever played. No, it's a rumour. Now this isn't confirmed. This isn't confirmed as of yet anyway. But it is rumoured that Mortal Kombat 12 will be announced at the Game Awards. Now I'm telling you, it's confirmed that the new Sonic game will be shown and the trailer for the new movie. But if I got Mortal Kombat 12 along with that, I think I might just very well lose my shit altogether. I don't even think I'll be able to handle that now, to be honest. You know? Really, like, that would just be too much. But I'm not gonna hype myself up to that extent, you know. I'm gonna focus on what I know. I know I'm getting Sonic, right? And that's good enough for me. Honestly, that's good. Whatever they show in between will just... It's like you have your favourite meal in front of you on a plate, yeah? And it's there. You already have it. Your favourite meal is right there in front of you. And it's like, if somebody came along and said, here's a bit of pepper, here's a bit of salt, you know what I mean, here's a bit of mayonnaise, you know, you don't need it. You already had your meal. You know you're going to enjoy it. But that extra bit of flavour just makes it a little bit nicer. So that's what every other gaming reveal will feel to me. Now if it's like Call of Duty or some shit like that, it would just be a bit of lettuce that I just throw away, like, you know what I mean? It's not like when you got a big chunk of lettuce to just fuck that away, like, you know. But nonetheless, you know what I mean. Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I'm hyped for the Game Awards in general, like, you know, so, well, I suppose what I'm saying is, like, the fact that I already know I'm getting Sonic is just enough for me to be happy, is basically what I'm so desperately trying to say. Okay, Tails, you've been hogging the spotlight long enough now. Time for Sonic to step in. Okay, what the hell? There we go. This year is also the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog as well, and that just makes me feel ancient. Absolutely ancient. But it's also cool at the same time, you know, just to acknowledge just how long I've been playing Sonic the Hedgehog over the years, you know, it's a crazy moment. I'd be all over an open world Sonic game, let me tell you. Oh, and Jim Carrey is going to be there as well.
Yo, how's it going? Just quickly stopping by.
Minzy, thank you so much for dropping by the live stream, man. That is much appreciated. It is great to have you back on Green Hill Gaming. How are you keeping? How has your day been? Welcome to my live stream of Sonic Mania, where I am hyping myself up for tomorrow night's Game Awards, where it is confirmed that we will be seeing the next Sonic the Hedgehog video game and the trailer for the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Man, I am absolutely hyped for that to happen, because Sonic was one of the first video games I ever played. So, you know, Sonic holds a special place in my heart, basically. So I can't wait to see what the next game is going to be, what the next movie is going to look like, and like this movie is textbook how to make a good video game movie. You know, like I think every movie director should look very closely.
I'm stressed, but I'll manage. I think we might get Sonic Mania too.
Ah, well, I hope this live stream eases your stress. Man, Sonic Mania 2 needs to happen. We need to sign a petition for that. But it's not looking good, because apparently, it's only rumoured now, apparently Sonic Mania 2 was scrapped. It's insane to think that Sonic Mania 2 would get scrapped, really, to be honest with you. It's insane to think that, because Sonic Mania was extremely successful from the point of view of, you know, commercial success and just critical success. Like this, what you're looking at right now is obviously Sonic Mania. This is what fans wanted. They want the classic Sonic in every way. They want the classic Sonic in terms of how the game looked, in terms of how it played, in terms of how it sounded. They literally wanted a Sega Mega Drive quality Sonic game. Like, they wanted to feel like they were playing on Sega Mega Drive. And that's what Sonic Mania was. There was no werewolves, there was no storytellers, there was no Sonic gets into the real world. There was none of that. There was none of that. It was the Sonic.
I have to make Sonic Mania 2 petition low.
Let's go. I would sign that petition in a heartbeat. In fact, I've signed it right now. It's already signed. Yeah, it's absolutely mental. I mean, again, it goes back to what I was saying in last night's live stream about, you know, the Mortal Kombat Trilogy remake. It just baffles me. Oh, this is my favourite zone. Probably one of my favourite zones in the entire Sonic the Hedgehog series, to be honest with you. You know, if they were going to incorporate modern elements of Sonic into the new movie, they need to at least get the song.
It needs to be a fully playable level.
It does. You know what, man? I would love to see Jim Carrey dancing to this music. Just make that happen. That needs to be a petition as well. Everything needs to be a petition. You just need to have a petition for everything. But honestly, this music alone, like, just if it was in the movie, man, I'd be delighted with it. I actually love this music so much. I can't find it in Spotify. I can't find the actual track. Like, it's only like covers. It's so annoying. Shout out to the director of Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City. Hi, buddy, listen up, yeah? Director of Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City. Pay attention tomorrow night to the Game Awards. Watch the trailer to the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
My favourite music is Stardust Speedy 1, Ice Level Act 2 and the Last Level Act 2.
Or Stardust Zone, man. That is actually very relaxing, I find. It's a very relaxing piece of music. That's a good piece of music as well. But yeah, I think the director of Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, needs to pay close attention to the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2. Because that is how you do it. That is how you make a video game movie. In every way, like, it just nails it so well, like. Like, you've got Tails looking like Tails, you've got Sonic. Well, Sonic eventually looked like Sonic, but put it this way, right? Look at the fan reaction to the original Sonic design in the movie, yeah? They hated it.
I haven't played Sonic Mania in a long time.
I was the same until now. I downloaded it earlier today. Well, I already had it. Like, I just re-downloaded it onto my PS4. But so the fans hated the original design of Sonic, right? And what happened? What happened? The people behind the movie said, "Okay, we've heard you don't like the design of Sonic, so we're going to redesign Sonic." And that's what happened. And then the fans loved it. What happened when the fans didn't like the design of Leon S. Kennedy in Welcome to Raccoon City? Nothing. That's what happened. Nothing. You know, literally nothing.
Sega has always trusted the fans, that's why they are loved.
I think that Sega have a very strong connection to their fans. They really take their fans' opinions very personally, you know? Hey, what did that share say? Eggman. It's Robotnik. Lindsay, I got a question for you. A very important question for you. Probably one of the most important questions you're ever going to be asked in your life. Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman? Choose wisely. This is like when Neo in the Matrix gets asked to take the blue pill or the red pill. Your choice is going to change your life forever.
Robotnik all day every day.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you, my child. I'm telling you, like, I am. You know what, man? That is absolutely fantastic. He has robots, not eggs. Exactly. Now, I know Sonic joked that he had a head that looked like an egg, so that's where the Eggman came from. But it's so true, like. His name is Dr. Robotnik. And it would always be Dr. Robotnik. Thank you. You have chosen well. I learned about it being life-changing, but what the hell, nothing to do.
I did time trials for first 2 stages while back.
Oh, nice. I don't do enough time trials, to be honest with you. I gotta do more of them. Well, that went well. So you can see I'm not being pursued by Dr. Robotnik in this stage. Yeah, it's got these new enemies, these new villains, these new bosses.
Wanted to ask when you want to do interview with me. If you're up for it, that is.
Oh man, yeah, I'm completely up for that, man. You can, yeah, I mean, we could do it in the next live stream, but that's okay. I actually like this boss style.
Could you repeat? Game volume louder than your voice.
Sorry, yeah, it is a bit louder actually. Oh, damn. I don't have the option to go in and change the audio from the option. I'll pause for a second. So yeah, basically, yeah, I can interview you tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow because the Game Awards is happening tomorrow, But definitely in the next live stream, man, I'd be happy to give you an interview, man. I'd be happy to give an interview. Um, I will confess. I will admit, I'm actually a
Weekend.
little bit. Yeah, perfect. I'm actually. I feel stupid actually. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. Are you? Did you actually set up that petition for the Mortal Kombat trilogy remake, or were you just like? Did you mean like an
Yes.
interview? What? That's insane. That is actually insane. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. I was actually lying in bed last night and I was thinking like, I think this guy is actually the guy who actually set up the petition. I was like, could it be?
Yes, I made the petition.
That's absolutely insane. So you are literally with you are basically eyeballistic games. That's insane. I have to make sure now that I don't get too like starstruck here, no, like because if I do, I'll just completely lose my shit, like. But yeah, I was no, I was yeah, so I was laying in bed last
No,
night and it was oh okay. But you set up the petition, okay? So like you set up the petition on behalf of iBallistic Games.
I will
I'm
explain in interview.
yeah, yeah, no problem. I actually look forward to that. So, but you did set up the petition though. It's going to be an interesting interview. I could do it now, but you see, I'd like to kind of just like dedicate the whole live stream to the actual interview to make it more kind of I suppose presentable. I don't think I've actually ever done an interview, to be honest.
Yes,
That's
I
why.
made the petition.
Damn, that is absolutely insane. I know I've said it like 3 times in a row. But yeah, so Jesus, that's again for the millionth time. That's insane. So I'm literally speaking to the guy who,
It's too late now and takes time to set up my laptop, etc.
yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem. That's what I mean. If I did it now, it would be kind of all over the place because, you know, like it'll be like Sonic Mania plus slash Game Awards hype slash interview. But definitely in my next live stream, man, I would love to interview.
Thank you for kind words. Appreciate it.
No problem whatsoever. Man, I am like a huge Mortal Kombat fan. It is literally one of the first video games I ever played. Like I'm 33 years of age,
Sonic Battle Royale
and
sheltering.
Chad Middleton, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. Don't you dare put the words Battle Royale after Sonic the Hedgehog ever again, or I may have to block you. In fact, I'll just do a fucking Tannis on you, man, or what the hell his name is, and just basically annihilate you from existence. Please, please don't do that again. Chad, how has your day been? Welcome back to Green Hill Game and welcome to my Sonic Mania Plus live stream where I'm also hyping up for the Game Awards. And say hello to Minzy421, who was actually the guy who set up the petition for the Mortal Kombat trilogy remake. That absolutely blew my mind. I had an inkling that he may have been the guy last night, but I was like, no, no, he couldn't be. He couldn't be. Is he? Is he? So then when he asked me to interview him, I said to myself,
Hey Chad, thumbs up.
this could definitely be a guy at least involved with that
Hi
petition.
Minzy 421.
But he's confirmed it. And I'm going to be interviewing him in my next live stream, which again, for the millionth one time, is absolutely insane. But I'm looking forward to it because, as I said, along with Sonic the Hedgehog, Mortal Kombat is one of the first video games I ever played. So I love Mortal Kombat to death. Like it's just like it is part of my life essentially. You know, I'm 33 now, and I first started playing video games when I was like maybe 4 or 5. So it's always been with me. Mortal Kombat has always been with me. Classic Mortal Kombat holds a special place in my heart. I love all Mortal Kombat games, but when I think of the classic Mortal Kombat games, it just fills me with like this high dose of nostalgia and happiness.
Mortal
So
Kombat was my drug addiction when I was a kid.
Same here, man. To be honest with you, same here. And you know what, man? It didn't harm us in any way, man. In any way. I mean, back in the early '90s, the media and politicians were attacking games like Mortal Kombat, saying, "Oh, violent video games, is destroying this generation." Yada yada yada. Man, I played Mortal Kombat. You played Mortal Kombat, and we both turned out very very well. You know. Um, so like, yeah, I mean, it's left a very positive mark on our lives, to be honest with you, which is obviously what motivated you to set up that petition, um, to remake Mortal Kombat trilogy. Um, as I said it in my previous live stream, and but in my live stream I was talking about that petition. Like, it is definitely something that Mortal Kombat fans want. Like, we definitely want this to happen. Um, but yeah, Lindsay, man, I'm absolutely hyped now to interview you. I would say just have your notifications turned on. Um, and yeah, sorry, no, it'll probably be
Mortal
this
Kombat vs Street Fighter when? Sheltering.
Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter. Ed Boon has always been interested in that, but I think he said it always comes down to Capcom, and it always comes down to um, like the fact that they could never allow like the likes of Ryu and Ken to be completely like annihilated, to have their heads ripped off and everything like that. So I think that's what it comes down to at the end of the day for Ed Boon at least. Probably why we won't see a Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter only chance was Smash Bros.
Yeah, that was the only chance, but unfortunately, it never came to be. It never came to be. And I felt like I was trolled when I was watching the 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 reveal for the final Smash Fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It ended up becoming Sora from Kingdom Hearts, but it looked like it was going to be
Maybe
Scorpion.
because of Warner Brothers' thinking face.
Yeah, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be the slightest bit surprised. I absolutely love this zone. Studiopolis.
Not even a new Scorpion costume.
Yeah, that's actually, when you think of it, that's actually very true. I mean, they didn't even do a costume for Mortal Kombat. I mean, considering that they have Street Fighter. Stop the lights here now, literally, for a
Green Hill
second.
for the interview. Let me know in advance so I can put a tweet out on my profile.
Wow. Okay. So, right. See, I don't have anything like. I don't really use a whole lot of social media. To be honest with you, so I'm not on Instagram or Snapchat or Discord or anything like that. I am on WhatsApp, if that helps. Um, um, but okay, so I'll try to plan this now the best way that I can. Okay, I don't know if I would be
No.
able to do it at any stage. I'm such a boomer, aren't I? I'm an Ed Boomer. Um, let me think. I'm definitely doing the interview, by the way. That's definitely going to happen.
Or we can record on upload on YouTube.
Or an upload on YouTube. No, but I'll definitely do it in the live stream. I'm just trying to think. I don't know if I get any time tomorrow, but what about Friday night, midnight Irish time? I don't know how that translates into your time. Oh no, you're from the UK as well, aren't you? You're from the UK. Apologies, I think
No
you said
rush.
you're from the UK as well. No, it's fine. I'm definitely going to plan it. So what about Friday night at midnight. Would that work for you? Bear in mind, I don't think I've ever interviewed anybody. So I will do my absolute best.
I was thinking around 10 p.m. or something. If you commitments, then yeah, midnight is okay.
I wouldn't necessarily call them commitments as such, but it's more convenient if 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 that makes sense. I would say midnight would be more convenient for me, for my, I suppose, like current living conditions. Yeah, if that's okay at midnight on Friday night, and I get to interview the guy who set up the petition to remake Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Man, I'm not joking when I say this, man. It would absolutely be an honor, like, because like the world needs to hear about this petition for more than one reason. Obviously, the big reason is we Mortal Kombat fans want Mortal Kombat Trilogy to be remade. And we want to send a big message to Warner Brothers that we want
okay.
this game.
Makes sense. Yeah, sure. It will only for an hour. 'Cause if I speak too long, my throat starts hurting.
No problem. No problem at all. Okay, so you're going to be actually speaking. Okay. I literally don't know. I literally don't know. I literally don't even know what I'm doing. So do you mean do you mean like on party chat on PSN, or because I feel so stupid now. I haven't interviewed anyone. I don't even know how this works. But like you could just do it like in the live chat if you want to. Like you could just type you could just, like, I mean, I could ask the questions through headset, and you could type the answers
Hello, Zoom
to.
call. Microsoft Team Chat.
Oh god,
etc.
I literally don't even have Zoom or Microsoft Team Chat or
You
anything
send him
like
a
that.
VHS in the mail, sheltering.
Yeah,
Yay, chat if you're comfortable.
VHS. Geez, I'm trying to think. I think the only like apps that I have for like any sort of like video chat or voice chat is I have Facebook
Don't
Messenger.
worry, I'm cool with chat.
Is that okay with you? Okay, perfect. That's, man, you are. There's a saying that we say here. Well, I don't know if you can say it here anymore because we don't have pound, but sound as a pound. I haven't said that in a long time actually, but you are sound as a pound. Really appreciate that. Because I just bear in mind, I literally haven't interviewed anybody. Like I'm literally just this nobody on YouTube. Like I'm just literally just this Green Hill Gaming with a couple of hundred subs, and like I've never interviewed anyone, especially somebody
No
who
thanks.
has no problem at all, man. Thank you. Thank you for asking me, like this nobody, to like interview you on like your petition to remake Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And it's an honor, like it really is. Like I'm actually looking forward to it now. So Friday night, midnight, make sure that you have your notifications turned on. So I will be honoured to interview you, man. Like I think the
Friday
biggest
night, midnight. Gotcha.
perfect, man. Thank you. I think the biggest message of that petition is to
Johnny's favorite character is Scorpion, Shelton.
No, Chad, you love Scorpion, and my favorite character is Shock of Outworld, Conqueror of Realms. Now, what I love about Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 11 is you finally get to be Shao Kahn, because like in the classic games, he's kicking your ass, like they said least. But in Mortal Kombat 11, you finally get to be Shao Kahn, so like you're just taunting your enemies. And what I always do is before I do a fatality, I taunt them, which is absolutely hilarious. But that's what I mean, like you get to be Shao Kahn. But I think Scorpion is Ed Boon's favourite character. But the reason he likes him is because it kind of gives you that kind of like, that, what do they call it, like a free move.
Good night and see you on Friday night.
Minzy, good night to you, man, and thanks again for dropping by the live stream. Much appreciated. And man, thank you for asking me to interview you as well. Man, I'm actually looking forward to the interview. I'm honoured for that interview. I mean, I'm going to do my best not to be like, you know, like nervous or starstruck or anything like that. I say starstruck because like I can't believe I'm actually speaking to the guy who actually set up that interview or that petition for Mortal Kombat. But I'm going to try to be as normal and as chill.
See you, Minzy 421. Could
as possible. So I say good night to you, man, and I will catch you. Oh shit! Wait, what day is today? No, sorry. It was okay. I actually thought that I was getting the days mixed up. Friday midnight, definitely it's happening. Catch you then, man. Take it easy. Hyped.
Take care, chat.
These boss battles, I should point out, like, if the game kind of switches between fighting Dr. Robotnik and fighting the other robotic bosses, but even when you are fighting Dr. Robotnik, it doesn't feel as kind of tedious as other Sonic games, you know, where you're just like jumping at him a few times. Like the way that the boss battles are actually designed, it's very, very well put together, you know. Oh, crap. Take that, Robotnik. Dr. Robotnik cannot be unavailable right now due to technical difficulties. I'm trying to think of what kind of questions now I'm going to be asking Lindsay. I'm not going to give those questions away in the live chat, by the way. I literally have never interviewed anybody. I've never done it. Like, it's going to be interesting. I mean, what if I end up on some kind of like website? Like fucking Eurogamer or something, you know? Guy who sets up petition for Mortal Kombat trilogy, interviewed by Green Hill Gaming. Who is this guy? Oh man, I'm actually shitting my pants now today too. I'm scared. Ah, it'll be fine. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I just genuinely want this to happen, and I feel like, again, I always say it, like there's a bigger picture here to this petition, and it's about it's about telling publishers, right, what we want. Not in a kind of aggressive kind of like, I suppose, spoiled kind of entitlement kind of way,
I
but
have
just.
been loving the new UGIO game. Quidditch.
Oh yeah, that actually came out, didn't it? Nice one, man. Glad you're enjoying it. I had actually forgotten about that, actually. What about Digimon? Would you be into that, Digimon? I had a friend who was, I do still have a friend, you know. I had a friend who, he's mad into that, actually. He was always into it. I think that's gotten a release date, actually, isn't it? You know what really surprised me, there recently?
I played both Digimon games on Switch.
Ah, nice. Glad I saw that game now, but on PS1. A friend of mine had it on PS1 and he would play it all the time. But, Kat, can you remember, I'm actually going to pause this a second because I know the audio is a bit loud. Can you remember when Life is Strange, what's it called? True Colors? Is that what it's called? The new Life is Strange. When that got announced for Switch, do you remember seeing on the screen something about a cloud version? Or was that for the collection? But that wouldn't make any sense because the collection are the older Life is Strange games. Right, so if they were running on cloud and the new one wasn't, it doesn't make any sense. Because the new Life is Strange is out now on Switch and it's physical. It's digital first, I think, and then it's getting physical release. But the fact of the matter is, it's not cloud. It's do you know what I mean? It's not streaming. It's not cloud. But I could have sworn it was. It's a weird one, like, because I'm actually looking at the game and it actually looks pretty good, like. Do you know what I mean? Considering it's been ported to the Switch, like, it looks pretty good. But do you remember that at all, Chad? No. Then again, I might have been getting mixed up with because I think the next game they showed, or it might have been the game before they showed it, was
I'm not sure. I heard the studio redid the lighting effects for the Switch version. Unlike Grove Street Games' Sheltering.
Oh, stop! Unlike Grove Street Games. Man, I've seen today that there's an update coming to GTA Online involving Dr. Dre. Obviously, his music is going to be in it, and they're bringing in Franklin. And I left a comment, and I'm not going to go too much into it, but I'm actually going to read the comment that I actually said, because just so I know exactly what I said. It's better to do that. Yeah, man, because like, here we go. So yeah, introducing GTA Online, the contract. This new story features Los Santos, Franklin Clinton, Dr. Dre, new music, and more.
I saw the trailer, but I don't care for it.
Oh, I couldn't be bothered watching that trailer. So obviously Rockstar have been once again hard at work on Grand Theft Auto, but it obviously isn't GTA 6. It sure as fuck isn't ensuring that the quality of GTA, the trilogy, the definitive edition, is up to scratch. No, it's GTA Online. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually seeing the trailer here and I was playing automatically. Like, and this is what I said anyway. I said the reason why GTA, the trilogy, the definitive edition, was released with such poor quality is because GTA Online is their only focus. The reason for that is because people still play it and buy shark cards. You want change? Make it. That's what I say. So that's what I say about GTA. But yeah, obviously Grove Street didn't put in the effort that other developers have. I've actually been playing a lot of Dying Light, Chad. I don't know if I told you, I actually got that game. I got it for my birthday, Dying Light, the Platinum Edition on Switch. It's a really fun game. Oh my fucking god. The way you can interact with the zombies, man. The way that you can just like grab them and like throw them to the side and drop kick them. Don't get me started about drop kicking zombies in that game, man. It's the funniest thing ever. But that game looks absolutely amazing. Now, I will say, like, when you get up close and personal with the zombies, Okay, like they don't look that detailed, but I think they, for whatever reason, I think they prioritized the environments more than the actual enemies. Because let's face it,
Nice, it's a fun game.
it's a very fun game. Because let's face it, you're not going to be staring at the zombies. You're going to be killing the zombies. Whereas if you're moving from one location to the next location, you're going to be looking at the environments around you. And when you're, do you know what I mean? When you're in the environment, you're obviously looking around that environment. So I think they did a very interesting thing where they basically kind of made sure that the environments looked absolutely amazing and that the game kind of ran smoothly enough as opposed to like just putting every bit of detail into those zombies, you know, that kind of way. But nonetheless, it's an amazing looking game, and they fitted it all into one cartridge, including all the DLC, which is absolutely insane. They give a map, they give stickers, they gave a survival guide, and it's a really good physical edition, to be honest with you. So yeah, the same price as GTA Trilogy, the definitive edition. Can you believe that? But yeah, so some people put in the effort, other people don't.
The only online I'm interested is the new season pass for Pokemon Unite.
Nice,
Dragonite
nice, nice.
has been confirmed. I asked for him on the survey, Cloudy.
Ah, nice. It's always a good feeling when like when you vote for something or nominate for something and it wins. Nice one, Chad. Nice one. I'm actually delighted for you. I actually hope a couple of the nominees at the Game Awards that I nominated for actually win. It would be nice to see, like. Oh yeah, Chad, what do you make about Halo Infinite being nominated for Player Choice at the Game Awards? It's a category where basically the fans have 100% control over. The game
Free new
literally,
Pokemon tomorrow too, could Vibs.
nice one. Jesus, what a time to be a Pokemon fan. Did you hear the news about Pokemon actually as well, the remake, the new remakes? Sold 6 million in its first opening weekend. You still have people online that are like bitching and moaning, but somebody left a very interesting comment actually, and it made a lot of sense. And I always kind of knew this. Actually, I forget this. Is the reality is it's always a minority online. Uh, if anyone thinks that online is the majority, they're sadly mistaken. The online world is not the majority. When you hear people complaining about something online, it's actually a very, very minority, small minority. When you compare it to like, like when you compare that minority of, when you compare the people online bitching and moaning about a game, I'm not going to buy this game is shit. It's actually a minority compared to like the entire like Pokemon community, so to speak. So yeah, I find that amazing, really. 6 million in its opening weekend.
Those
Absolutely.
fanboys complaining about it are asking for black and white remakes already. Grinning squinting face.
And you know what, man? More importantly, those fanboys complaining, they went away and bought the game. Evidently, sold 6 million. Um, oh jeez, I actually forgot what I was going to say now. Shit. Oh yeah. What do you think about Halo Infinite being in the Player Choice Awards? Considering the game literally just released, how can somebody vote for a game? How can someone be given the opportunity to vote for a game that they haven't played? I don't think it's fair. You might as well throw in Breath of the Wild 2. You might as well throw in God of War Ragnarok because the games haven't been released. Like Halo was literally releasing the second that thing was fucking Halo Infinite was put up there. You know, I don't think it should be there at all. I voted Resident Evil. I voted Resident Evil, to be honest with you. I just want to see Resident Evil Village win. I really do. It was a great game from start to finish. You know,
It's only the online that has released. No story yet.
Jesus Christ. But people accept this shit. Like, it's amazing, isn't it? And you know what? Microsoft won't release sales of that game because they're all about their service now. They're all about their Game Pass and they're all about their xCloud now. So you won't be able to find any like opening sales of that game. Like the UK video game charts now, that will get released on Monday morning. There
I
won't be
haven't played it. No Xbox.
better off. Um, like the UK video game charts will get released on Monday, and um, it'll be interesting to see like will it actually be in the charts? Because I know that the last Halo game, right? I think it was Halo 5 Guardians or whatever it was. Basically, the last Halo game before Infinite, it managed to sell something like 9 million, 9.5 million, I think, 9.5 million. Um, and bear in mind, that game has been out quite a while, and you know, yeah, Ring Fit Adventure on Switch, right? And that's reasonably considered. It's released like a year ago, sold 12 million. You know, so I would love to see, honestly, you know, how well. I always feel like I'm having a go at Xbox, but it's not my intention to have a go at Xbox. It's just I'm just stating facts, really. But also, there's a certain level of kind of calling out hypocrites, really, because we all know that Nintendo get a lot of slack, a lot of hate, and we all know the Wii U had a lot of hate, yeah? Well, I'm just doing what everyone else did to Nintendo when they were flopping and they were failing. That's pretty much what it is. What is happening here? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Ah, what the fuck? Oh. You know what's funny when I play Sonic games? I always feel like I'm getting lost or something. Chad, what do you think the next Sonic game is going to be? In case you don't know, at the Game Awards tomorrow night, it is confirmed the next Sonic the Hedgehog game will be revealed. It's apparently going to be called Sonic Frontiers. And also, on top of that,
Black Wesker Netflix series finishes filming on the 14th. Sheltering.
They should just cancel it. And not because it's not because the actor playing Wesker is a black actor. You know, in case anyone thinks that. It's very simple. I mean, you know, today the poster for the second Sonic movie got revealed. And tomorrow night at the Game Awards,
Breath of the Wild, Sheltering.
I was thinking the same thing. Chad. I was thinking it's going to be a full-on open world Sonic game. And it would be interesting. Like, it would be very interesting if it was. And I think Frontiers, it sounds very like an open world game, doesn't it? So you could be right. I'm thinking the same thing. Hopefully, we're both right. But to get back to the the upcoming live action Resident Evil Netflix series. Yeah.
That's what Halo did.
Is I did hear there were, yeah, they were apparently they were going for a full on kind of open world kind of experience. So it would be interesting, right? But just to get back to Resident Evil again, right? The Black Wesker thing. Like, on the surface, like when you say it like that, you could get a lot of people kind of thinking that you're a racist by saying that. You know what I mean? But it's not the case at all. It's just, again, like tomorrow night now at the Game Awards, the trailer to the second Sonic movie will be revealed. Like, you don't see tails being purple with no tails, just a purple fox that sounds like, hey Sonic, I think we have to go after Robotnik now. Like that wouldn't be a thing, you know? That wouldn't be a thing. Like, and it's not like in the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, Stars goes into a hotel to investigate Umbrella, and then Leon goes into a chemist. No, they go into a mansion and they go into the police department. And Tails is not purple with no tails, with a deep voice. He's what he is. He's Tails. He's yellow, and he's got tails. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, Wesker is white. It is what it is. You know? And he's not bald, and he's not old. So it's just so strange that we're going to be getting an old, bald, black Wesker. Like, it wouldn't matter if he was Chinese. It wouldn't matter if he was Asian. It wouldn't matter if he was I would still have the same reaction. It's not. And do you know what? Do you know what? I'll tell you one thing, right? I'll tell you one thing. It's not just the fact that he's black. Okay, that's not the issue. It's the fact that he looks nothing like him. Even if he was black and he had, the same kind of hair and the same sunglasses and he dressed like them and he looked like him to an extent, I'd be like, okay, I'd still be kind of weirded out that he's black, but still. But he looks nothing like him. This is meant to be an adaptation of the games. I mean, they made let's put it this way, right? The first images, well, not the first image actually.
Netflix is famous for doing this with other live adaptation, Sheltering.
That's the thing, they are, and that's an issue. Like, that's a genuine issue. And again, I think anyone who brings that issue up runs the risk of being accused of being racist, which is just bullshit. Really, at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, it's very. I like to always keep my points simple and to the point. Wesker is not black. That's my issue. If this is meant to be an adaptation of a video game of Resident Evil, then my issue is Wesker is not black. There's nobody saying that black people can't be in movies or TV series or Netflix shows. There's nobody saying that that black actors can't be good actors. There's nobody saying any of that. Nobody's saying that. Nobody. It's crazy. Honestly, I think Sonic the Hedgehog is just the blueprint of how you make a successful video game movie. Like, that's how you do it. Like, that's how it's done. So that's my issue. I mean, it's mental. Like, it's absolutely mental. Like, they released, like, even if you go on to Netflix now, you'll actually, it pops up. Like, it'll pop up as coming soon. The Resident Evil live action series, and you'll see an image of the zombie dog. Like, it's not a zombie cat. That's there. It's not a zombie pig. It's not a zombie kangaroo. It's a zombie dog. So why can't we have Wesker?
Detective Pikachu and Mortal Kombat 2, Sheltering.
Detective Pikachu, yes. Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Is my answer.
Scott Pilgrim 2.
Do you know how in Welcome to Raccoon City. You've got Chief Irons, who's like not a bad guy, not a good guy, kind of kind of a character, you know? Like the reality is in the video
The
games,
classic MK.
he is the classic MK, thank you for that. Then I don't need to have the conversation then. Oh, definitely. I thought you meant a new one. Um, actually, I'll finish off what I was going to say. Chief Irons is an absolute psychopath in the video games. He's evil. There's no denying any of that. And it's a bit similar to Kano in Mortal Kombat. But in the movies, he's like, I know he portrays them towards the end, but still, like, I don't know. They're making this like funny character. It's just, and there's no tournament. I just feel like what directors are doing nowadays is taking the easy way, the easy route when it comes to making these movies. Just stuff that doesn't really matter, I think. You know, like doing a couple of fatalities here and there that were in the games doesn't really make a good movie. But anyway, yeah, definitely. The original Mortal Kombat is definitely, that's how you do it. Like, and Detective Pikachu and Sonic as well. Like, that's how you do it. Like, there's no point in like it's fucking hilarious. Like, this like Welcome to Raccoon City made sure that the mansion and the police department looked like they did in the games. The live action Netflix series made sure the zombie dog looked like it did. But then in the movie, you've got a scruffy Hispanic Leon, who's an absolute retard. And in the Netflix series, you've got a black old bald Wesker. What the fuck, like? What the fuck, like? I mean, I've heard of taking one step forward and two steps back, but these fuckers are back in fucking the Stone Age. Like, it's like literally they take two steps forward, like, okay, we're gonna call it Resident Evil, and we're gonna have Umbrella. And then, boom, there's a black Wesker, bald and old. It's like you were doing so well. You got off to a great start. You had me with Resident Evil, you had me with Umbrella Corporation, but then you had to fucking have a black old bald Wesker. What the fuck, like? I mean, how did that? How did we get to this stage like so quickly? You know, like that meme that escalated quickly. I mean, fucking hell, man. Jesus, like, it really escalated quickly, didn't it? Like, I mean, how did we get to that stage? Like, I mean, it's look, it's hard. It's hard not to come to the conclusion, right? That it's to do with woke culture. That it's to do with inclusion and all that, and tolerance. I mean, here's an idea, yeah? Here's an idea. You want to be tolerant and you want to be inclusive and you want to be um, um, diverse and you want to be woke and you want to respect everyone and you want equality and all of that. Yeah, you want that. Then make Wesker a homeless guy. Not a stereotypical homeless guy. Because the definition of homeless is a person with no home. I mean, Bill Gates could have his home like destroyed right now in a hurricane. God forbid. You know? Therefore, Bill Gates has no home. So one of the richest men in the world suddenly becomes homeless. So by definition, Bill Gates becomes a homeless man. That's a homeless man. A homeless man isn't some old, scruffy, smelly, strange, pervy guy. A bum. Yeah? That's a stereotypical view on a homeless man. So why don't we put a homeless man as as Albert Wesker. So let's say he's worked for the Umbrella Corporation all of his life. Umbrella has gone to shit. Their T virus is leaking. They can't contain it anymore. They can't contain it from the media and everything else. And so he finds himself jobless and he loses his home. And that's basically Wesker. So Wesker is homeless. He's like sleeping on the streets, you know, and he's angry at Umbrella Corporation for doing this to him and for putting him in the situation that he's in. And that's the story of Wesker. And he's plotting revenge against Umbrella. And he actually ends up working with. Hey, you want to change the plot? Then let's change the fucking plot, you know? Because I mean, Wesker in Welcome to Raccoon City is pretty much a good guy. So why don't we do it where Wesker is basically, from the start of the series, is actually working with the main characters to get back at Umbrella for basically destroying his life. And he always believed that he was doing the right thing by working with Umbrella to create a superhuman virus or superhuman race or whatever the hell, and always felt like he was doing the right thing. But once he became jobless of the Umbrella Corporation, became homeless, lost his home. Let's say he had a family, lost his family. They can still have his daughters. Maybe his daughters won't have nothing to do with him because he's homeless. Maybe they could throw that in there. And he basically worked with the good guys basically to get back at Umbrella. But the reality is there's a twist. He's still going to be Wesker. So what they could do is once he basically, I suppose, gets back at Umbrella, what it actually is he steals their research, their next generation research, let's say the G virus, whatever else, steals that, goes to the opposing corporation, gets his life back on track and says, fuck all of thee, basically, you know what I mean? Why not tell that story? Instead of just, just being so bland about it and saying, oh, we're going to make Wesker black because we're going to respect black people. It's just, where's the basis to it, But yeah, what about that? Anyway, this live stream is all about Sonic the Hedgehog, not Wesker or Resident Evil. And I'm absolutely, positively hyped for tomorrow night at the Game Awards, where we're going to see the brand new Sonic game and movie. It's actually great to have those two things happening at the same time. It's kind of rare that those things happen, actually. At the Game Awards as well, that is a huge, huge moment, and it's all going down at the Game Awards. Oh, there we go. Oh, I love this. This is a nice fun on mine. I got mixed up. I'm not a boss battle.
Among Us is going to have a small announcement tomorrow. Critics.
I think it's something to do with it. I think it's something to do. I think I might have seen this actually, Chad. I think there's some sort of a new release or something, like pre-holiday release or something for the game. I think it's something to do with that. Then again, it could be something completely different. It could be adding a new map or something. I wonder will this new Sonic game, will be playing as Knuckles and Tails and Sonic, because the thing is, that's been Sega's issue. So I'm gonna pause this game a lot now, kind of, from time to time, just to kind of chat a little bit. That's just me. That's all me, really. I just chat. But I think one of the problems that the Sonic the Hedgehog series has suffered from is doing too much.
Create your own character like forces, sheltering.
See, this is what I was saying. Like, you know, if the see, the thing is that sometimes they do too much and they add too much, and they're trying to be too many things at the same time, and you're cramming all that into one game, and there's meant to be a story going on around all of this, and it's just all of that, and the gameplay as well, and it just gets lost. You know, it just gets lost. The main core elements of the game just get lost by all this, by throwing in Knuckles, by throwing in Tails, by throwing in these other characters, and then customizing them and create your own character. And you know, you've got, you know, parts of the game where you're playing 2D, parts of the game you're playing 3D. You know, they're just doing too much. I really would like to see a Sonic game, whether it's 3D or whether it's 2D, but decide on whichever. Either make it a 2D Sonic or a 3D Sonic, not a combination of both. And just have Sonic. Because let's face it, Sonic started off as Sonic, and even when Sonic and Tails was basically just a character that followed behind you. He was only playable in two-player mode. So just have Sonic. You can. I don't mind the Sonic games where like these other characters like play little cameos or whatever else, like, you know, in cutscenes or whatever else. But the playable character should just be Sonic, and the gameplay should be simplistic but tough to master. Those are the kind of best games, really. Simplistic, but let the environments challenge that gameplay. So A to jump, you know, press down and B to do your dash, and you know, press A again in the air through your homing attack. You know, basic gameplay, but no need to turn Sonic into a werewolf. You know, that has different abilities. No need to have this like create your own fighter or create your own character that's got all these like special abilities. And no need to have like this big massive kind of like system where like you can upgrade those abilities. No need to have any of that. Just basic controls, but let the environment challenge you. Like the level layout, you know, difficult level layout. So it's anyone can jump, but can you make the jump? Do you get me? Anyone can dash, but can you dash effectively? You know, anybody can move in a direction, but can you find your destination? You know, those kind of ideas is what should be put into the game. Not just these over the top kind of just again, it's just full, basically, just full, you know. But I would like the idea of an open world Sonic game where you just play as Sonic and you got the basic controls, but you're exploring the world, and you know, it's like, yeah, like instead of having like a ton of Sonic characters thrown in there and they all have their own, like, you know, like Sonic Boom, for instance, you know, that had multiple characters and they all have their own abilities. But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see now what Sonic Frontiers ends up becoming, but I hope they've learned from the many lessons. Because let's face it, like, I mean, Sonic has had a pretty rough and rocky road, hasn't he? I mean, the whole point of Sonic Mania was to kind of bring Sonic back to a time where Sonic was considered good, you know, with the classic like Mega Drive 2D era. This is why it's strange that they would go back, you know, that they would ignore Sonic Mania and kind of go back to like changing Sonic, you know. But I really feel like this is make or break for Sonic. I really do feel that way. I feel like if Sonic Frontiers doesn't become a success from the point of view of profit and critical acclaim, then I think that's when, honestly, that's when Sega and Sonic Team should just cut their losses with 3D Sonic games. Like, whether they want to or not, like, you know, they just need to, you know, they need to. It's not about wanting, it's about needing. They need to. And they need to focus on Sonic Mania going forward. Like Sonic Mania 2, Sonic Mania 3, Sonic Mania Extreme, Sonic, you know, just Sonic Mania needs to be the brand. Yeah, I mean, like, exactly. I mean, Colors is another example of, yeah, we're trying to do multiple things there as well, you know. What the hell am I doing? That's the question. Oh, like, if you think of it, like, it wouldn't be hard for Sega to make continuous new stages, but like, I'm not a game developer, you know, evidently. I'm not a game designer. It's easy for me to come up with all these crazy ideas and crazy demands and crazy claims, you know. But the thing is, like, obviously you can only do so much. Like, I mean, you could have Sonic Mania 2 and Sonic Mania 3 and just add in a couple of new levels here and there, but eventually that would become very fucking tedious, like, you know. But look, it's been done. You know, it's been done before. Like, like FIFA gets released every year, right? People are happy enough with the fact that you can change the game of football. I mean, obviously, with every next generation console, you can add in a little bit more realism here and there. And with the innovation of, you know, controllers, you can, you know, do stuff with the controller as well. But generally speaking, you're still playing a football game. So if they could apply that to a game like Sonic, where, okay, well, this is what it is. It's a 2D platformer. You're moving from one end of the screen to the next end of the screen. You're playing as Sonic. You're playing as Tails. You know, playing as Knuckles. They all have their own abilities. You're, you know, that it is what it is. Just change the stages, like FIFA would change players, teams, and stuff like that. But I don't know, like, they could just do something anyway. You know, if it doesn't have to be like Sonic Mania, you know, just a 2D Sonic game is, I think, all people really wanted into this. But that's on the same level as Mega Drive in terms of its production and stuff. Oh, I'm actually getting tired. So I'm going to exit for this part of the live stream. And I've unlocked time attack. I should have returned to that maybe later. In another live stream. But some extras.
Good vids.
Oh, I haven't unlocked the damn it. What's competition? Yeah, I'm actually really tired. You know what, this game is way too loud. Sound. This is what I should have done. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. But yeah, purpose of this live stream really was to hype myself up for tomorrow night. I've played Sonic Mania before. I've played it many times. I'm pretty sure I even completed the encore as well. So no need for me to kind of complete this game in this live stream or an upcoming live stream, because I already have. It's a great game. As I mentioned, Sonic Mania it's classic Sonic in every way. And Sonic Mania Plus, you know, just I suppose adds to the experience by kind of remixing the stages and giving you 2 new playable characters. So it freshens up the experience, you know, that much more. But this is the game that Sonic fans wanted. I think this is the game that Sega wanted to make and Team Sonic wanted to make. The reality is, it was actually a bunch of indie developers that actually made it a possibility. Actually, Sega more or less just signed the contract. They're happy enough to take the credit for it too. But yeah, this is the what you call it? This is the miracle. You know, this is the answered prayer. You know, this is the wish that was granted. You know, this is what people wanted. Sonic Mania is that. You know, it is what fans wanted. It is the embodiment of fan demand. You know, it is classic Sonic. Again, in every way. It literally feels like it's the Sega Mega Drive era. It literally feels like the next Sonic game to come after Sonic 3. It's literally Sonic the Hedgehog 4. They can't call it that because obviously Sega made that a possibility before, but even that game didn't go down too well. But it is essentially Sonic the Hedgehog 4. And it's like time has paused and it's still Sega Mega Drive. And that is considered the best era for Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's 2D. It looks like Sega Mega Drive. It sounds like Sega Mega Drive. And just everything that made those classic Sonic games good is found in Sonic Mania and then some. Because you get brand new stages and it's a brand new Sonic game, but in the generation of Sega Mega Drive. So it is a great game. And it's definitely my preferred type of Sonic. I would definitely choose these kind of 2D Sonic games over the 3D Sonic games every single time. But with that said, the point of this live stream is to hype myself up for tomorrow night, the Game Awards, where the next Sonic the Hedgehog game will be revealed. And I can't wait to see what it is. I don't care what it is, I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to be happy for it, you know. I still bought Sonic Boom. You know, I still bought Sonic... I actually forgot what it's called, actually. Sonic Forces. I still bought them, you know. I would much prefer Sonic games. As I mentioned, it's rumoured that it's going to be some kind of an open world Sonic game. If it's definitely confirmed as Sonic Frontiers. Actually, you know what? I need to see that Sega actually confirmed that themselves, actually. The name Sonic Frontiers. Just give me a second. I don't think so. I don't know if it's actually called Sonic Frontiers officially. Oh no, supposedly named Sonic Frontiers. Okay. It could be called anything then. Oh, you know, it actually feels really good to go into a gaming event knowing that one of my all-time favorite video game franchises is going to be there. Again, I said at the start of the live stream, normally it's games I just don't really have any real interest in that's going to be shown there. You know, that kind of way, like oh god, I don't know how many times I've had to sit through a fucking Tom Clancy Ghost Recon game. What's the other one? There's another one too, isn't there? It's at the tip of my tongue. Tom Clancy's Sweet Con, Rainbow Six. I mean, I don't know, those kind of games, you know, stay tuned, you know, to see more of Rainbow Six, you know, stay tuned to see more of Call of Duty, or a fucking Star Wars game, or some shit like that, like, do you know what I mean? Just, I'm not interested in those games, you know, or like the next Mass Effect game, or whatever the fuck, like, I just couldn't care less. So it's great now that I can go into the Game Awards and just be happy with a game that's confirmed to be there, you know. And it's good too, because sometimes EA have a habit of doing this, and Ubisoft too. Is like they would have already shown, we say, like the next Far Cry or the next Battlefield, and they'll say, like, you know, stay tuned for E3 to see more. The great thing is, none of us has seen any like footage of the new Sonic movie, and none of us have seen anything of the next Sonic game. So I'm literally going to be going into it knowing nothing about the game or the movie. And it's, again, like, it's refreshing. Like I said at the start of the live stream, and I'll say it again, like, I'm already happy with the Game Awards and I haven't even watched it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's amazing. Like, just to go in with that kind of mindset, like it's like, do you know what it's like? Do you know what I feel like? Do you know what I feel like? Do you know what I feel like? Right? This is how I feel. It's like I'm heading into a shop to get a lottery ticket. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get, you know, but on the way in, I found, like, we say, a €100 note. So no matter what happens with that lottery ticket, I have in my hand a €100 note. That's how it feels. Like, I'm going into the Game Awards, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know what's gonna come from it. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be shit. But I have Sonic the Hedgehog to look forward to. You know, that is just, I just can't explain how that feels. So, looking forward to that. And I'm also looking forward to Friday night, where I cannot believe it, but I actually get to interview the guy who set up the petition to remake Mortal Kombat trilogy. That just blew my mind, to be honest with you. Absolutely blew my mind. Like, I wasn't quite sure. Like, when Minzy joined the live stream yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yeah, and said that he checked out my live stream from the other day where I was talking about that petition, and he did thank me a few times, but I had just assumed that he was thanking me for my, like, from the point of view of a fellow Mortal Kombat fan, like, thanking me. So I just said, yeah, you know, I just kind of assumed that we were just both Mortal Kombat fans and we both wanted this to happen. But as the conversation went on, I started thinking to myself in my head, I was like, and especially when he asked me to check out his Twitter, and it seemed like, even I must have been so stupid, because I even seen the description, and it was literally the same description that was in the actual petition. Like, that was the 30th anniversary of Mortal Kombat, and we really want to create Mortal Kombat trilogy. But I just didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh. But I was like, still, even though I didn't think too much of it, I was starting to think, I was saying to myself, he hardly set up the petition, did he? And then I went to bed that night and I was thinking, did he? And then tonight it was confirmed. But he's not from iBallistic Games, but he did say that he set up the petition. Now what it could be is it could just be somebody from but no, he's a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so it isn't that. But I'm gonna have to do my research here because I'm gonna be interviewing him, which I'm really looking forward to on Friday night. But I need to I'm gonna go to the petition and there we go, right. I'm just gonna have a look at the petition and see if there's any like names associated to it. Oh my god, they've reached well over 10,000. It's on 11,174 at the moment. 75 is going up and up and up, of course. If they get 15,000 signatures, which is their next goal, the petition becomes one of the top signed on change.org. Like, that is huge. I just want to see, does it say like, I just want to know, but my first question is going to be, who are you? That's going to be my first question. Well, obviously I know his name is Minzy, but I just want to see, is there any, like, it doesn't really say Kickstart campaign for Mortal Kombat Trilogy remake with Unreal Engine 5. No, it's just Momo. Oh, wait a second. Momo started this petition to Ben Bill. Who's Momo? Definitely to log in now. I don't have. Who's Momo? The others? Decision makers: Ben Ball, Greg Gordler, Chris, and David. It could be any of those people. I feel like I'm stalking him now, but no, it isn't that. It's just. Right. iBallistic Games. We make amazing games. Oh, here's an interesting development here on the situation. This is interesting. Apart from Warner Brothers being fully behind the project to remake Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Warner Brothers initially gave our team the green light to work on the project, but abruptly changed their minds based on evidence it might cannibalize sales of their mainline 2019 Mortal Kombat game. Interesting now, isn't it? So what, like the feared this classic campaign, the classic Mortal Kombat might be more successful. That's interesting now. Looking at a few screenshots here actually, so God, man, it would have looked really cool actually. Looking at Liu Kang versus Scorpion here. But yeah, I'm just trying to find out, like, wait a second now. So I'm just gonna sleep in a minute. But I just like to know who I'm actually interviewing. That's all. Let's see what Ed Boon is tweeting. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Holy shit. Right now, I'm trying to understand, like, I'm just trying to research this guy because I reckon that he is, like myself, a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and is like just very actively campaigning for the petition. I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I should be asking all those questions in the interview. It just be either way, it's going to be really exciting to interview anybody. To be honest with you, interview a fellow Mortal Kombat fan, interview somebody who really wants this game to become a thing. But yeah, I'm just looking. We're trying to. How do I do this? Oh man, the lead. I think wait a second now. Basically, the head guy of iBallistic, CEO and studio head of iBallistic Games, actually retweeted Minzy, which is mental. Oh man, just looking at the short video clip there actually of I reckon he's just like very like actively involved in this campaign. I'm very like I'm actually really looking forward to this interview now, because I'm going to be asking. I'm basically just going to ask him like how did he get involved in the. My first question is how did you get involved?
I thought you ended the stream.
Sorry, no, I'm still here. You should know me better, man. Me ending a live stream, man, it's like me trying to end a fucking marriage, man. But no, I was actually doing a bit of research into Minzy, because I just want to know exactly who I'm interviewing. So I think he may know iBallistic Games, which is really, really crazy. But he's definitely actively involved, like in the campaign to remake Mortal Kombat Trilogy. That much I do know. Like, he's actively campaigning for the petition. So I think my first question is I'm going to ask, like, are you connected to iBallistic Games or what, or something? I don't know. I've never interviewed anyone for the truth, right? I've until Saturday to think about, or Friday to think about it. But yeah, I just want to know, who are you? But he said he set up the petition, though. He definitely said he set up the petition. So that's crazy. Like, I mean, if he set up the petition, then he has to have some kind of connection to iBallistic Games. You can't set up a petition and not be involved. Man, I'm actually buzzing. Chad, I'm buzzing for this, man. Honestly. Anyway, that is the end of the live stream, my special Sonic Mania live stream. Hyped for tomorrow now to get us to the next Sonic the Hedgehog game. See the trailer for the next movie. An actual good video game movie. Unlike the shitfest of Raccoon Shitty. That's for sure. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next live stream.